How about now? Apparently I was muted for all of that. Seems like a waste of breath. Okay, let's go Dragons. 8:57 remaining in the first period, still scoreless. Had a couple of good looks. Courts for the face-off, and over to Brecken Soviar. Peoria sends one in on net. Save, Dragons! Easton Cook makes another save. Or did he? Or maybe he didn't. I guess not. .8:43 remaining in the first period. Dragons down by 1. We'll have Courts at center. Kean Ledbetter and Brecken Soviar on the wing. Grayson Blevins and Jasper Jacobazi on defense. Blevins sends it back into the neutral zone from the Dragon zone, and Ledbetter will battle for it at the blue line. Looks like the puck must have gone in offside. 8:30 remaining in the first. Still, well, Dragons down by 1. Face off in the neutral zone. All right, from the face off. Two Skulls sends it up the far side boards. Trying to pound it into the Peoria zone, and they do. Peoria will chase it down on the far side, pick it up behind their net, and send it back up. Nafziger picks off the pass. And he gets rammed into there. Skulls from the slot. Uh-oh, we got a guy out in front coming out all the way across. Noah Mason races back. Picks off the puck, sends it over to the near side in the neutral zone. And Horsepower send it back into the neutral zone. Nafziger sends it in offside. 7:43 remaining in the first. Dragons down by 1. Sorry about that, folks. I was not aware that my microphone was muted. I went through like a whole bunch of sponsors and I was doing a really good job. Now I'm all sad. Courts for the face-off. Back to Nafziger. And he'll send it up the near side boards. Blackmore peels it off. Peoria comes back out. Races it into the Dragon zone. Nafziger's back to defend. And Dragons say no, send it back out. Peoria picks it up towards the blue line there, and they'll send it back in deep. Got a player skating it around the back of the Dragons' net. Courts picks it up on the back wall, passes it over to Richardson. Courts carries it out to the neutral zone. Skates it into the Peoria zone, fires it. Ooh, save Peoria. Puck comes over to the near side. Dragons peel it off, and Peoria will pick it up in the face-off circle. Nafziger picks it off the near side boards. Ooh, and it looks like the puck got deflected. Richardson had a sniff, and the puck got sent right back out to the blue line. Courts looking for a shot up the slot. Peoria picks it up, races it out to the neutral zone. Courts will deflect it over to the far boards. Offside, Dragons. 6:34 remaining in the first. Dragons down by 1. All right, face off in the neutral zone. Dragons drive it into the Peoria zone, and Peoria sends it right back out. Peoria knocks it up the far side boards. Skulls sends it back in, and they'll peel it right back out. Carried across the neutral zone. A whistle on the play. Looks like maybe offside. 6:13 remaining in the first period. Dragons down by 1. Face off in the neutral zone. And Burks picks it up, carries it up the far boards, and Peoria swats back. And they'll send it back into the Dragon zone. Duncan Hill races back for it. Sends it back to the back wall, picks it up, sends it up the near side boards, looking for Kean Ledbetter. And Peoria knocks it back in deep. Duncan Hill sends it over to the far side board, looking for Soviar, and he'll send it up towards the blue line, but Peoria is there and sends it right back in deep. Scholes and Burks race back for it. Peoria holds it in. And we got a pile up here in front of the Dragons bench. Scholes out to Soviar, across the neutral zone, all the way down. Shoots from the slot. Save, Peoria. Face off in the horsepower zone. Courts at center. Viviano and Mason on the wing. And Mason will swat it back to the back wall. Puck comes over to the far side and Courts is back for it. And Dragons send it in offside. 5:02 remaining in the first. Dragons down by 1. Courts for the face-off. Peoria carries it across the neutral zone. We got Jacobazzi and Blevins on defense. Whoa! Mason sends it up the slot, and Peoria was there. Sends one wide. Blevins sends it up the near side boards. And Peoria peels it off, carries it back in. Goal, Peoria! 4:36 left to go in the first. Dragons down by 2. Blackmore and Richardson on the wing. Scholes at center. Nafziger and Moldenauer on defense. Nafziger picks it up, skates it across the neutral zone. Whistle on the play here. 4:25 remaining. Dragons down by 2. We got a all right. Face off in the Peoria zone. I'm not sure what happened there. Scholes at center. I don't think the lineup's changed at all. So Scholes for the face-off. Over to Richardson. He'll send it up next to the net there. And Nafziger's going to race back for it in the neutral zone. Wheels it around. Passes it over to Blackmore on the near side. And he'll feed it over to the far side for Nash Moldenauer. Sends it over towards the net. Ooh. Kick save, Peoria. They'll pick it up behind their net, but the Dragons keep it in. Scholes for the shot. Ooh, right off the face mask of the Peoria netminder. And Moldenauer keeps it in. Close. Scholes tries to send it up the far boards, and everybody's in the way. And he'll try and slam it up the boards again. Over to Moldenauer. And into the Peoria zone and right back out. Offside Dragons. 3:29 remaining in the first. Dragons down by 2. Since my audio just came back a little while ago, that was my fault, by the way. Sorry about that. It's never muted when I get on here, so I don't know why I was muted this time. Ledbetter sends it in deep over on the Peoria side, and Courts is racing after it up the near side boards. Ledbetter follows it down into the near corner. Battling with 3 Peoria players. on the near side. Peoria comes out across the face-off circle. Peoria pick it up behind their net. Send it over the far side. Courts is back for it. Looking for a centering pass. Over to Ledbetter. Ooh, got a diving Peoria play there, and puck comes back over to the near side. Peoria picks it up in the far corner. Carries across the face-off circle. Looking for Ledbetter. Oh, just didn't see the puck in time. Peoria carries it up the near side, across the neutral zone. Centering pass and send it over on net. Save Dragons. 2:36 remaining in the first period. Face off in the Dragon zone. Cruz Scholes at center, Noah Mason and Noah Viviano on the wing. Grayson Blevins and Jasper Jagabazi on defense. From the face-off, Blevins sends it up the near side boards. Cruz Scholes is battling for it. And helping Noah Viviano out there. Tries to slab it up the near side, up to Noah Mason, and he'll try to peel it out, but the horsepower are all there. Got a guy skating it over towards the slot, and the puck goes all the way across to the far boards. Passes it up to a buddy up ahead a little bit, and Dragons pick him off. Send puck back towards the blue line. Blevins will come out with it. Skates it out to the neutral zone, up the near side, and puck goes down into the Peoria zone. Blevins keeps it in. Sends it on net. Ooh, just wide. Looks like it got deflected off there by a Peoria player's skate. Ooh, Jasper Jagabazi keeps it in. Cruz Scholes knocks it in deep. For Peoria. Blevins from the blue line. And Peoria deflects it and sends it right back out. Jagabazi sends it up the far side boards. Peoria picks it off. Mason battling at the center ice there. And Peoria races it into the Dragon zone, sends it across to the back wall over to the far corner. Mason will send it up the far boards. Scholes helps it out. Peoria offside. 1:01 remaining in the first period. Dragons down by 2. Well, just to recap the audio from the beginning. Hello out there, we're on the air. It's hockey night tonight at Pekin's Veteran Memorial Arena. You missed a good one, folks. I can't emphasize that enough. Okay, from the face-off, Peoria picks it up, carries it into the Dragon zone, passes it back to a guy up the slot. He'll try to skate it up the middle, but the Dragons say no. Blackmore sends it out to the neutral zone, skates it up the far side boards, and sends it in all the way to the back wall. Courts will race back for it behind the Peoria net. Gets his legs taken out from under him. Richardson centering pass, looking for Blackmore, and the puck goes all the way to the far boards. He'll race over for it. Passes it back. Courts sends it back in. One of Peoria's face masks deflected it back. They'll send it up the near side. And Peoria skates it out. Nafziger sends it in deep. Chases it back down to the Peoria end. Go, Jet! Tries to pick him off. Courts goes over to the near side and sends it on net. And that's going to do it for the first period of play, folks. Dragons down by 2 after 1 period. I already did these once, but I'm going to do it again real fast. These are our hat trick sponsors for the season. Kurt Nafziger, generous donor, cousin of the Nafzigers, and coolest cousin ever. Baking Grandma, big thanks to Coco Baking Grandma for delicious pies and cookies and helping out with our fundraisers this season. Washington Strength and Conditioning, find them on Facebook or washstrengthandconditioning.com. Mr. Toett's Wrecker Service for all your towing needs in the Peoria area. Find them at mrtoettswreckerservice.com. Fifth Quarter Sports Bar and Pizzeria located in East Peoria. 5qsportsbar.com, across from the Paradise Riverboat Hotel and Casino. Wagenbach Builders, start to finish custom construction company out of Pekin. You can find them at wagenbachbuilders.com. SMI Shilling Masonry Inc., experienced bricklayers out of Morton. You can find them on Facebook. And Blue Line Roofing, former police officer owned roofing, gutters, and exteriors, serving in the Peoria area. You can find them on Facebook as well. All right. Looks like we're getting ready to go here. Switching sides and going the other way. Period 2 starts now. We're going to have courts at center. The Noahs on the wing. Noah Viviano, Noah Mason. Duncan Hill and Sterling Burks on defense. Easton Cook in net. Courts for the face-off. Over to Mason. He'll knock it up towards the blue line. Peoria sends it back, and it gets deflected back into the Peoria zone. Dragons knock it in deep. Peoria will race back forward on the far corner. And Burks keeps it in the zone. Sends it back up across the face-off circle back to the near corner. Peoria tries to send it up the near side, and Hill keeps it in. Ooh! Offside Dragons, 11:23 remaining. 11:21 remaining in the second period that I did not change yet, so I better do that too. I'm all kinds of messed up today. All right, Skulls for the face-off. Back to Blevins. He'll send it over to the far side. Looking for Soviar. Soviar will knock it in deep. Carries it up the far side boards. Peoria picks him off. And yeah, Skulls picks up Peoria's pass there. Skates it over the face-off circle on the near side. Sends it behind the Peoria net over to Soviar on the far boards. Hill looking for Skulls there. Blevins keeps it in, drives it over to the far boards. Back to Skulls in the slot. Fire it! Ooh, puck got deflected by a horsepower player there in front of the net. And he'll carry it out. Dragons keep it in. Skulls out by himself. Over on the near side. Fires it. Ooh, off the side of the net. And Soviar's down in the corner there. Peoria will come out with it on the back wall. Blevins from the blue line. Sends it over towards the slot. Skulls catches the deflection. Sends it on net. And lots of action going on here. Peoria sends it back out to the neutral zone. And Jacobazzi will send it in offside. 9:59 remaining in the second period. Dragons down by 2. Courts at center. Blackmore and Richardson on the wing. Nafziger and Moldenauer on defense. Nafziger carries it back into the Dragon zone and up to Blackmore on the near side, or far side rather. Richardson drives it back into the neutral zone. And Peoria offside. 9:44 left to go in the second. Excuse me. No lineup change. Courts for the face-off. Horsepower carried into the Dragon zone. Dragons are battling for it, and Nafziger will pick it up off the near side, skate it behind the back of the Dragons net. All the way up, near side boards. Zigs and zags. Go, go, go! There's the trip called. Courts is out in front. And what? 9:14 remaining in the second. And it looks like Dragons will be on the power play for 1:30. Face off down in the Peoria zone. Dragons with a man advantage. All right, Dragons power play. Courts at center. Scholes and Soviar on the wing. Nafziger and Moldenauer on defense. From the face-off, puck goes to the back wall. And Peoria comes out with it all the way across the neutral zone. The puck will go down into the Dragons zone. Courts will pick it up. Wheels around the back of the Dragons net over to Moldenauer on the near side. And up to Scholes, and he'll drive it out to the neutral zone. No, he won't. Puck stays in. Nafziger will race back for it on the near side corner. Sends it up the far boards over to Courts. Back to Scholes in the slot. Scholes sends it back up off the near side boards out to the neutral zone. Dragons keep it out of the zone. Battling for it on the near side, and then puck goes back to Nafziger deep in the Dragon zone. Gonna wheel it around the back of the Dragons net. Up the far side boards, looking for somebody to carry it out, but Peoria knocks it back in. Moldenauer sends it up the near side boards, and Peoria holds the line. Dragons battle for it on the near side. Got a player out in front. He'll send it across the crease and over to the far corner. Nafziger picks it up. Over to Moldenauer. Across the neutral zone. And Nafziger will pick it back up. Skates it around the Dragons net again. Passes it hard up the far boards, looking for Courts. Peoria gets it first. Skates it up. Yeah, Soviar blocks the shot from point blank range, and the horsepower send it back in deep. Nafziger picks it up. Tries to get it up the far boards. Scholes sends it back into the far corner. Yeah, Soviar will send it back to the blue line. Courts carries it out across the neutral zone. All the way down into the slot. Fires it. Save Peoria. Puck comes back to the near corner. Centering pass from Courts back to Soviar. And too much Peoria traffic there. Scholes fires it on net. Save Peoria again. Peoria carries it out to the neutral zone. Burks holds the line, sends it up the near side boards, and they'll send it back in. Go get it! Courts from the near side boards. Sends it back in deep. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. Duncan Hill picks it up. Sends it off the far boards back into the neutral zone, looking for Jacobazi. And Dragons battle it in. Duncan Hill sends it in deep. Puck comes around to the near side boards, and Burks will stop it. Jacobazi goes back to help, but Peoria sends it back out. Duncan Hill races it down in the near corner in the Pekin or Dragon zone there. Sends it across the back wall and up the far boards. And he'll try to drive it back out. Peoria picks it off.
That goal's right. You should have skated it.
Burks picks it up. Sends it over to Mason.
No, get it out, get it out.
Clears the zone. Got two guys out in front. Yeah, Noah Viviano maybe? Yep, sends it off. Peoria skate to the back wall. And Peoria comes out, skates it back out to the neutral zone, but no, they don't. Dragons hold it in. Good job. Dragons try to hold it in. Duncan Hill swats it back from the center line back into the Peoria zone. And they'll send it back out to the Pekin end. Burks looking for Mason. Mason will battle through some Peoria players, and they'll send it back into the Dragon zone again. Duncan Hill sends it off the back wall, looking for Burks. And he'll skate it back around behind the Dragons net. Up the far side. Offside Peoria. 4:15 remaining in the second period. Dragons still down by 2. Face off in the neutral zone. Courts the center. Ledbetter and Richardson on the wing. And Peoria sends one towards the net. Blevins will send it over to the near side. Peoria swats it back in. Courts advances it out to the neutral zone. Tries to push it through the feet of some Peoria players, and he's in the Peoria zone. Fires it. Ooh, just wide of the net there. Looks like it went off the corner of the post. Richardson hunting it down on the near side. And puck goes back to the face-off circle. Peoria sends it over. Nafziger keeps it in. Sends it in from the blue line up towards the net, and Peoria will pick that shot off. Carries it back over. And Richardson passes it back up. Sends it back into the far corner. Whoa! We got action in the front there. Nafziger, top of the face-off circle. Off somebody's head and wide. Richardson chases it down in the near corner. And Peoria will send it up the near side boards. Blevins keeps it in. Sends it back up, looking for a player in front. Richardson will knock it back in deep. Peoria picks it up behind their net. Sends it up the near side board. And Dragons battle for it on the near side. Out to a Peoria player, and he'll clear the zone. Puck comes all the way down to the Dragon zone. Blevins will race back for it. Icing call. 2:28 left to go in the second period. Dragons down by 2. Face-off will be in the Peoria zone. A little slip knot action for you back home. Skulls the center. Blackmore and Soviar on the wing. Moldenauer and Burks on defense. Soviar out front. Ooh. Puck gets deflected, and Peoria will send it over to the far boards. Soviar battles it back into the far corner. Skulls for Moldenauer, and Peoria will send it over to the near side. Blackmore keeps it in, tries to send it in deep, but Peoria's there. Dragons keep it in. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And puck comes back down into the near corner. Peoria will race back for it. Picks it up. Scholes picks off the pass, sends it over behind the back of the Peoria net, and Soviar will pick it up in the far corner. Nope, Peoria will. They'll send it over here. Puck comes around the backhand to the near side. Moldenauer sends it back up towards the net. Peoria will pick it up behind their net. And Soviar says no. Moldenauer for the shot. Gets deflected by 3 Peoria players. Looked like a pinball machine there for a second. Soviar centering pass. Oh, puck comes back over to the near side boards, and Moldenauer relentlessly keeps it in. And Peoria still can't clear the zone. Now they do. And Dragons send it back in deep. Peoria sends it off the back wall over to the far side. Dragons are there battling for it. And Peoria clears the zones. Got a guy out in front. Moldenauer races back. And he takes one for the team there. We got a flag on the play. Delayed penalty and Peoria goal. 30.7 remaining. in the second period. Dragons down by 3. But we'll still be at full strength at least. Gonna have Courts at center. Mason and Viviano on the wing. Duncan Hill and Grayson Blevins on defense. Courts for the face-off. Back over to Mason. He'll try to swat it over to the far boards. And puck goes out of play. 25.6 remaining in the second period. All right, Courts for the face-off. Peoria sends it into the Dragon zone. Dragons knock it back out, and Peoria knocks it back in. Blevins will race back forward to the back wall. Sends it off the near side boards. And Peoria knocks it back in. Centering pass. Goal horsepower. No apparent lineup changes that I can see. Courts for the face-off. And over to Mason. Looking for Courts again. And Noah Viviano will race over for it on the near side of the neutral zone. That's going to do it. Dragons down by 4 after 2 periods, folks. All right. We left off with Aim to Tame Tree Service, experienced and safe tree removal located in Peoria. Aim to Tame Tree Service, PeoriaIL.com. Seeger's Furniture and Mattresses, family-owned and operated furniture stores located in Pekin and Peoria. Find them at Steegers.com. Pekin Junior Dragons would like to thank IBEW Local 34 for their support. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Thank you very much. Luciante Heating and Cooling. Find them on Facebook or LucianteCompaniesLTD.com. DentSmart Paintless Dent Repair located in Pekin. Find them at DentSmart.com. Cook & Sons Auto Body in Pekin. 309-353-7971. All right, folks. We also have Backwoods Tree Service and ABG Towing out of Manitou, both of them. Switching sides and going the other way for period number 3. Here we go. Courts at center, Mason and Viviano on the wing, Blevins and Jacobazzi on defense. And here we go. Blevins tries to drive it into the neutral zone. No, Viviano gets up and tries to carry it out. Peoria sends it back in. Courts will race back for it in the far corner. Skates it around the back of the Dragons net. And up the near side. Then for Mason. Mason and Courts both trying to force it out. Courts brings it across the center line. Peoria picks it off. Scoops it right back towards the Dragon zone. And Jacobazzi back across the center line again. And Viviano carries it over to the far side. And Peoria picks it off. Jacobazzi sends it back up the far side boards. And Mason scoops it into Peoria zone. They're right there, and they'll send it right back into the Dragon zone. Blevins will race back for it. Scoops it up the near side and over to Mason. And Peoria's there. And they'll battle it up the near side boards. Over to Blevins. Blevins advances it out, carries it over to Noah Viviano. Courts and Blevins run into each other, but Viviano drives it into the Peoria zone. And Mason's shot goes wide of the net and back to the back wall. Viviano goes down on the back wall there. Peoria comes out with it across the face-off circle and over to the near side. All the way up to the neutral zone. And Dragons peel it right back out of the Dragon zone. Battle up the near side. Levin sends it off the near side boards and back into the Peoria zone. Peoria sends it back up to Courts. Waiting for it at center ice. And he'll go back for a line change, it looks like. Nope. Yep. Offside Peoria. 9:41 left to go in the third. From the face-off. Peoria carries it into the Dragon zone. And Blackmore up to Moldenauer. Scholes picks it up, carries it up the far boards and into the Peoria zone. And Peoria tries to send it up the far boards. And they'll carry it out. Of their zone, across the neutral zone. Knapsicker's back to defend. Uh-oh. Easton Cook makes the save and off the face mask, it looked like. And back over to the near, or far side boards rather, and Scholes sends it out to the neutral zone again. Scholes and Blackmore battle for it on the near side. Puck goes back to Moldenauer. Dragons and Peoria playing ping pong. Scholes carries it into the Peoria zone. Goes down on his belly there at the face-off circle, and Moldenauer tries to hold the line. Peoria carries it out.
Now go!
Scholes sends it in. Peoria carries it out. Knapsiger will pick it up. Back up to Scholes. And up the far side boards. Dragons try to power it in. Peoria sends it right back out. And they'll carry it in clean. Knapsiger's back to defend. Sends it over to the near side boards out to the neutral zone. Race back for it. Slams it into the Peoria zone. We got everybody off to the races now. Courts. Oh, shot goes wide of the net. No, Peoria will send it back over to the far boards. Goal horsepower. 7:08 remaining in regulation. Dragons down by 5. Courts at center, Soviar and Ledbetter on the wing, Duncan Hill and Sterling Burks on defense. Courts for the face-off. Puck comes over to a Peoria player. He'll send it back into the Dragon zone again. Duncan Hill will race it down on the near side. Sends it over to the far boards and up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter tries to send it out, but Peoria's there and they'll knock it back in. Now he gets it out. Peoria knocks it back in clean and they'll carry it up the far side. Send one on net. Save Easton Cook. Whoop. Save Dragons. .6:27 remaining in regulation. Dragons down by 5. Goals for the face-off. Sends it over the far boards. Puck comes back over into the crease, and Easton Cook will cover it up. 6:19 remaining in regulation. Goals at center. Noah Mason and Noah Viviano on the wing. Hill and Burks on defense. Viviano tries to scrape it off the far boards there. Peoria will drive it back in. And Noah Mason will race it down on the near side. Sends it up to Skulls. And it gets deflected into the neutral zone. Peoria is going to carry it in. Nope, they're not. They're going to send it to the far boards, and Viviano's going to pick it up. Skates it in between the whole Peoria team. Sends one on net. Save Peoria. 5:49 left to go. Dragons down by 5. Courts at center. Blackmore and Richardson on the wing. Blevins and Giacobazzi on defense. Richardson peels it off the back wall, pass it up to Blevins. Blevins lobs one towards the net. Ooh, save Peoria. That was the best sniff we've had so far, I think. One of them anyway. 5:34 left to go. Do a face-off here on the other side of the Peoria zone. Same lineup. Courts at center. Blevins picks off the Peoria player. And they'll try it from the other side. One of them runs into Richardson. And he probably won't do that again. Richardson sends it back into the Peoria zone. Peoria will chase it down. Richardson keeps it in for a second, but Peoria sends it back out. Giacobazzi's going to race down to the Dragon zone. And they'll battle it back over to the far side. And Blevins comes out with it up the far side. Richardson. Puck comes down into the Peoria end, and they'll win the foot race. And they'll carry it right back out. We got fresh feet on the defense line. Looks like Nafziger's out. Giacobazzi and Nafziger back to defend. Puck goes back to the far corner. And Courts will race back for it from the back wall. Sends it up to the blue line. Peoria picks it up, slaps it right back in up the slot. And again. Courts drags it into the neutral zone. Couldn't get a stick on it there. And here comes Peoria. There he goes. Now he's out in front. He's got one guy in front of him. Fires it. Ooh, save Peoria. Puck comes back to the near corner. And
Go in net!
Peoria will carry it up the near side. Nafziger picked him off, kept it in for a second, but the whole Peoria team's right there, so they drove it back in. Back to Soviar, and he'll knock it back out to the neutral zone. Get it out! Nafziger picks it up, sends it up the near side boards all the way down. Probably going to be an icing call, which is what we didn't want. 3:11 left to go in regulation. at center. Ledbetter on the wing. Viviano's coming out now, so we've got all our guys. Knapsager drives it out to the neutral zone. Skulls is in hot pursuit. Peoria sends it off the near side boards. Back up into the Peoria zone. Peoria peels it off. Skulls picks it up. Races it up the slot. Fires it. Oh, off the post it looked like. Good try, though. Peoria picks it up. And Knapsager's back to defend. He gets skated around, and he'll race out in front of the net there. Ooh, get it out, boys. Ooh, Skulls had a sniff there, and Peoria kept it in. Goldenhour back to the neutral zone. He'll chase it down on the far side. And Peoria comes out with it. Knapsager will pick it up. Sends it over here to the near side. Skulls knocks it out to the neutral zone. And looks like an offside call, maybe. 1:58 remaining in regulation. Peoria and Pekin will battle for it up on the near side. Here comes Richardson. Carries it in all the way into the Peoria zone. Battles it up the slot. Ooh, I think Courts caught a shot there. Send it on net and save Peoria. 1:41 remaining in regulation. Duncan Hill and Sterling Burks on defense. Mason and Richardson on the wing. Hill sends one up the slot. Peoria picks it off. Brings it out of the, tries to bring it out of the zone. Dragons keep it in. Burks will send it back in deep. All the way to the far corner. And there we go. Burks sends it back up. Dragons try to battle it in, but Peoria carries it out. Sends it all the way down to the back wall, and Courts will race down for it behind the Dragons' net. Courts battles in the near corner, carries it behind the Dragons' net over to the far side, and drags it up the slot out to the neutral zone, and he's out in front all by himself. Races it in. Shoots. Save Peoria. Clock rolls down to less than a minute. Mason tries to drive one in, but Peoria says no. He got a good netminder. 47.6 remaining in regulation in this exhibition scrimmage match. Against Peoria Horsepower, team number 2. I think they're in Division D3B or something like that in the CUHL. Courts tries to fire one from the blue line, and it bounced off a face mask of a Peoria player. Dragons will send it back in offside. 36 seconds. 36 seconds left to go, folks, in regulation. Probably didn't hear me say I was sponsored by Mountain Dew again today either earlier when I was muted. So I was sponsored by Mountain Dew, but it's gone now, so I'm unsponsored. Dragons and Horsepower battle it in the neutral zone, and the puck will get sent over to the far boards over in the Dragon zone. Jasper Jacobazzi passes it over to Grayson Blevins. He'll battle it up the far boards. Just can't peel it over that center line. Peoria carries it in, and Dragons battle it out. That's going to do it, folks. After 3 periods of exhibition hockey, the Horsepower victorious. Peoria Horsepower team number 2, victorious over your Pekin Junior Dragons from the Pekin Veterans Memorial Arena in Pekin, Illinois. Thanks for watching, folks. It's been 33's Daddy. He's signing off for the night. Next game is Saturday afternoon, I believe, against the Junior Blues, I think. Sometime around dinner time, I think. I don't know. It's a later one for a Saturday. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you this weekend. Tune in for all the excitement. Let's go, Dragons!